లైవ్ కి వచ్చేసింది సార్ క్రాంతి సార్.
You can admit sir, Baba sir.
ఎస్ సార్, ఎస్ సార్.
Sir, we shall start.
టాప్ కార్నర్ సార్.
A warm welcome to all the participants and the respected speaker today. We will have a welcome note from our principal sir. Or to you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Kranti, and respected today's speakers, Professor Bhaskar Reddy garu, and my fellow teachers and my dear students. My warm welcome to 1 week online SBP program entitled Research Trends in Pharmaceutical Innovation and Research for 22-24 November 2023 on behalf of Sri Vishnu College of Pharmacy students, staff, and management. The main objective of the FDP is to update you the information about technology-driven pharmaceutical innovation, how the emerging technology is helping in pharma innovation, and my sincere thanks to all the speakers accepted on time in spite of their busy schedules. And I wish you all the best to the faculty and as well as the students, and make use of the sessions. And I hope that you get much more takeaway points from these sessions. And today, one of the eminent personality in the among the pharma community is of course Bhaskar, who is a well-known person across the India, and his expertise in the nanotechnology field, and is one of the best academicians and best regulator and best academician, and as well as my concern that he is one of the best leadership qualities among the family. Okay, thank you, dear students and faculty. We are fortunate to have this talk with Professor Bhaskar Reddy garu. Okay, with this note, I welcome Professor Bhaskar Reddy garu to enlighten the present audience. There is a group of faculty and as well as students in this. So definitely, this session helps a lot for each and everyone to get much more takeaway points from this session. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. I request Dr. Lakshmi Prasanthi madam to introduce the guest speaker today.
Thank you, sir. Great morning to all of you. It is my privilege to introduce Bhaskar Reddy Garu. He is currently working as Dean, Apollo Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Chittoor. Previously, he worked as Director at Sri Venkateshwara Group of Educational Institutions, Chittoor. He also served as Principal and Professor at Sri Venkateshwara College of Pharmacy, Chittoor. He completed his B Pharmacy in 1998 and M Pharmacy in 2000 from Dr. MGR Medical University, Chennai. He received his PhD in 2009 from University College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Kakatiya University, Warangal. He has rich teaching and research experience of more than 24 years. On his credit, he published 150 research publications in high impact factor national and international journals. He published 10 patents and having 3 patent grants. He received a number of awards. A few are University Best Teacher Award from JNTU Anantapur, Andhra Pradesh, Young Scientist Award from Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi for research project fund worth of 35 lakhs. He mentored 7 projects worth 2 crores received from the Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi. He acted as principal investigator for 2 research projects granted by AICTE and UGC of worth 12.3 lakhs. Due to his service in academia and research, Government of India selected him as a member of Food Safety at Scientific Panel and Scientific Expert Committee for Food Safety Standards Organization of India. He is member to National Assessment and Accreditation Council, that is NAC. He deputed as observer by PCA to check the quality of drugs in the society. He acting as the chairman of IAAC. He is a Comfort Fellow of Association of Biotechnology and Pharmacy 2012. He is acting as reviewer to number of international journals. He guided 15 PhD students and also now he is guiding 5 other students also. He visited number of countries for academia purpose and research purpose. It is great pleasure to me to introduce you, sir. Thank you, sir. Over to Kranti, sir.
Thank you very much, madam. Over to Bhaskar Reddy, sir. Sir, you can continue your slides. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Good morning to you all. And thank you very much, Dr. Prashanthi, madam, for your introduction. And at the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Nataraju Garu, principal, my good friend, and also your team and the management for inviting me for this 1-week online national FDP on recent trends in pharmaceutical innovation research. And also, I hope all the participants had a very good time these 5 days with eminent scientist speakers. So with this, I would like to start my presentation. Can we start, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is pharmaceutical innovation? See, this is an important topic which the Vishnu College of Pharmacy principal team have chosen, which is the need of the hour. So what is the pharmaceutical innovation? A drug can be considered a pharmaceutical innovation only if it meets otherwise unmet or inadequately met healthcare needs. This will depend on its efficacy, safety, and convenience of use related to the technologies available when it is introduced. And why is innovation important in pharma? Why is innovation important in pharma? See, this innovation enables the sector to handle new healthcare issues and enhance patient outcomes. The sustainable growth in the pharmacy industry is dependent on the continuous research productivity to fuel innovation and fulfill changing social needs. So now then, what is meant by pharmaceutical research? Pharmaceutical research refers to the pharmaceutical research and development of new medicine. The process begins with understanding the disease and selecting a target, usually a receptor site on a cell that can potentially be affected by a drug molecule. Next slide. So there are research is of different kind. We have basic research as well as applied research. What is a basic research? Basic research is a scientific research which aims to improve scientific theories for improved understanding or prediction of natural or other phenomena. The main motivation is to expand man's knowledge, not to create or invent something. Whereas the applied research is designed to solve practical problems of modern world and mainly focuses on the development of technology and techniques. Next slide. So if you see the Indian pharma sector, the current status of Indian pharma sector, India ranks number one supplier of low-cost generics, vaccines, and HIV medicines. And as I think you are all aware, most of US FDA approved plants outside USA or in India, and we rank number in that also. more than 60,000 generic brands, 60 therapeutic categories, 500 APIs manufacturers, 10 to 12% growth rate. And major FTA sources are from UK, USA, Japan, France, Spain, Germany, and exports to top 25 destinations in the globe, and $11 billion annual trade surplus, and more than 2.7 million jobs created, either direct or indirect. So the market sizes in 2020 is $41 billion. In 2030, it could be expected $130 billion. So FDA from April 2000 to June 21, it is $18.12 billion. Next slide, madam. Next slide. So the challenges faced by pharmaceutical industry in 2023, the current scenario. See, while most industries have returned to business as usual, post-pandemic, the pharmaceutical industry will face significant risks throughout the end of the year. So there will be demand for skilled workforce, supply chain disruption, clinical trials playing a catch-up, data breaches, and cyber security threats, and also pharmaceutical fraud. Next. So this is an important one, which is a national policy. See, it has been drafted by Department of Pharmaceuticals, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers, Government of India. It was circulated as a draft policy to catalyze research and development in pharma medtech sector in India on 25th October 2021. That is immediately after the COVID, the government has realized and made it. According to the report on the national policy on R&D and innovation in pharmaceuticals and medical devices, the following are the trends that drive the development of the future pharma industry. Competitive timelines for regulatory approvals and clinical trials. In the emerging areas, the latest advancements in the emerging areas like precision medicine, artificial intelligence adoption, 3D printing. Next one. So if you take the artificial intelligence, so artificial intelligence is a technology-based system involving various advanced tools and network that can mimic human intelligence. And this artificial intelligence utilizes systems and software that can interpret and learn from the input data to make independent decisions for accomplishing specific objectives. Its applications are continuously being extended in the pharmaceutical field. The use of artificial intelligence can handle large volumes of data with enhanced automation. Next. So, artificial networks and tools, machine learning uses algorithms that can recognize patterns within a set of data that has been further classified. Deep learning, a subfield of ML, is deep learning, which engages artificial neural networks. This artificial neural network comprises a set of interconnected, sophisticated computing elements involving perceptions analogous to human biological neurons, mimicking the transmission of electrical impulses in the brain. Next. So this is network and tools similar to human neurons. Consists of artificial neurons, processing elements that are connected via coefficients. The typical ANN consists of three main structural components: input, hidden, and output players. Next one. So, See, artificial intelligence in the life cycle of pharma products. Involvement of artificial intelligence in the development of pharmaceutical product from bench to bedside. The first one is aid rational drug design, assist in decision making, determine the right therapy for a patient, including personalized medicine, manage the clinical data generated, use the clinical data for the future. Next. So this one is the artificial intelligence in drug discovery. See, artificial intelligence can recognize hit and lead compounds, and they provide a quicker validation of the drug target and optimization of drug structure design. So artificial intelligence also implemented for the safety and efficacy evaluations of drug molecules based on big data modeling analysis. So in artificial intelligence and drug screening, if you take artificial intelligence drug screening, see, as we all know, that the process of discovering and developing a drug can take over a decade. It takes a long time, and also the cost is also more. It's huge. It will be in billions. So even then, investing and spending that much of time, 9 out of 10 therapeutic molecules fail phase 2 clinical trials and regulatory approval. So this is a challenge. And this algorithms such as, I think using algorithms such as nearest neighbor classifiers, extreme learning machines, and deep neural networks, these are based on synthesis feasibility, and this can predict the in vivo activity and toxicity. So using this, we can predict the in vivo activity and toxicity. Likewise, if we take AI in drug design, predicting 3D structure of target protein, and AI in polypharmacology, designing biospecific drug molecules, designing multi-target drug molecules, in chemical synthesis, and AI in drug repurposing, identification of therapeutic drug, prediction of new therapeutic use. Drug screening, we have already discussed. Next one. So the applications, the aspects of virtual screening to which AI has been applied are prediction of the physicochemical properties, prediction of bioactivity, prediction of toxicity, prediction of the target protein structure, and predicting drug protein interactions. Next one. So these are the various applications of artificial intelligence from drug discovery and drug pharma manufacturing. So in drug pharma manufacturing, if you take the incorporation, the utilization of AI in manufacturing can prove to be a boost for the pharma industry as such. So it studies the impact of agitation and stress levels in different equipments. So it can study the impact of agitation and stress levels in different equipments, and also it helps in synthesizing and manufacturing of molecules, which has been successfully used for the synthesis and manufacture of sildenafil, diphenhydramine hydrochloride, etc. And if you see the yield and purity is significantly similar to the one synthesized manually. So it is very effective. So by using artificial intelligence, the estimated completion of granules in granulator of capacities. So the granulation in granulators of capacities ranging from 25 to 600 liters can be done efficiently by AI technologies. The AI can also predict the proportion of granulation fluid to be added, and also the required speed, and it can monitor the diameter of the impeller in both geometrically similar and dissimilar granulators. It can also be helpful in study the segregation of powders in a binary mixture and the effects of varying blade speed and shape. So AI can predict the possible path of the tablets in the coating process, along with analysis of time spent by tablets under the spray zone. It can also predict the correlation between machine settings and the problem of capping to reduce tablet capping on the manufacture line, indicating a possible error in the manufacturing of the tablet. So this is very much useful when you take in the pharmaceutical manufacturing. Next, if you take quality assurance and quality control. So it can study, as far as quality control, the AI, it can study the dissolution profile, which is an indicator of batch-to-batch consistency. And they can also regulate the inline manufacturing process to achieve the desired standard of the product. So they can also monitor the freeze drying process. So there are many advantages and also not much time consuming. And next one, if you take clinical trial, previously. So clinical trial design and monitoring. See, as far as this clinical trial design monitoring concerned, there are some limitations which I can see. In general, the clinical trials are directed towards establishing the safety and efficacy of a drug product in humans for a particular disease condition. And generally, it requires 6 to 7 years along with a substantial financial investment. See, as I told you earlier, only 1 out of 10 molecules entering these trials gain successful clearance because due to various factors like inappropriate patient selection, shortage of technical requirements, and poor infrastructure, which is a massive loss for the industry. And also, the enrollment of patients takes 1/3 of the clinical trial timeline. Also, there will be dropouts of patients from clinical trials, which accounts for the failure of at least 30% of the clinical trials, creating additional recruitment requirements for the completion of the trial, leading to a wastage of time and money. So, and there are also some AI-based nano robots, and also AI and nanomedicine. AI also plays a vital role in nanomedicine, as in recent years, nanoparticle modified drug delivery has become important in the field of therapeutics and diagnostics because they have enhanced efficiency and treatment. So this combination of nanotechnology and artificial intelligence could provide solutions to many problems in formulation development. For example, nano suspensions can be computationally formulated by studying the energy generated on the interaction between the drug molecules, monitoring the conditions that could lead to the aggregation of the formulations. And it can also be used to examine the impact of surface chemistry on the internalization of nanoparticles into cells. Next is AI and pharmaceutical marketing. No, previous slide. Yeah, okay. Next slide. So artificial intelligence and pharmaceutical market. This is a very important thing where a pharmaceutical organization collaborates with an AI organization for various factors for drug discovery and development, clinical trials based ML networks. So the decrease in financial cost and the chances of failures that accompany the pharmaceutical companies are shifting towards AI. See, the around 40% projected growth from 2017 to 2024, which indicates that AI will likely revolutionize the pharmaceutical and medical sectors in the coming years. So that is the reason why various pharmaceutical companies have made it and are continuing to invest in artificial intelligence and have collaborated with many artificial companies to develop essential healthcare tools. So, for example, the collaboration of DeepMind Technologies, a subsidiary of Google, with the Royal Free London NHS Foundation Trust for assistance of acute kidney injury is an example of this. So there are many examples of the collaboration of pharmaceutical organization with AI organization. You can see next slide. So here also you can see this Bayer, ex-Scientia, they collaborate and they work for the clinical development of new treatments for cardiovascular disease using Sensen Health's proprietary clinical artificial technology platform. and also the Takeda Numerate to find drug molecules for oncology, gastroenterology, and central nervous system disorders. So next slide. So these are also some of the examples where there is a collaboration between the pharmaceutical industry and the artificial intelligence organization. Next. So next one is blockchain technology. See, blockchain technology is a distributed ledger that enables the efficient, permanent, and verifiable recording of transactions. It is also a decentralized database that can be used to manage an ever-growing list of records called nodes. One of the advantages of blockchain technology is the inability to change any contracts and transactions that are added to the ledger. So this technology can be used in any industry that requires procedures to be verified and recorded, and as well as industries in which sensitive data are managed, including healthcare, medical research, military, banking, finance, and insurance. So this is an important technology where it is transparent and foolproof. Next. So these are also the advantages like security, transparency, traceability, efficiency and speed, and automation. Next. And this blockchain technology, these are the different issues have been resolved by this blockchain in pharma domain, as mentioned in compliance, automation, better transparency, inventory management, better clinical trials. Next. So this counterfeit prevention, blockchain technology in pharma industry, trust and transparency, as we accept trust and transparency are necessary for the pharmaceutical industry, because without trust, the counterfeiting business thrives, exposing the public to danger arising from low quality or substandard pharmaceuticals. So when blockchains are included in quality control in the detection of counterfeit drugs, this enhances safety and saves lives. So several approaches, including anti-counterfeit medicine system, can be used to prevent counterfeiting. The ACMS effectively prevents fraud. Clients generate a chain code upon initiation of a transaction. The signature is verified by the endorsing peers, and the endorsements are collected and sent to the ordering services, where transaction validation is the last step. So this is very effective and also transparent and foolproof. Next. Product distribution. The presence of multiple dealers and intermediaries presents an opportunity for malpractice that undermines supply chain efficiency. Substandard pharmaceuticals are sequestered, and their entry into the pharmaceutical supply chain is investigated. Ledger systems, chain codes, serialization, in which serial numbers are assigned to pharmaceutical products to enable identification and differentiation, are used to facilitate pharmaceutical distribution. Blockchain information is tightly regulated to avoid unauthorized access that could jeopardize security systems. Next. Next is tracking and tracing. Goods in transit should be tracked and traced from dispatch to destination. So delivery delays hampers business operations. So this could lead to loss of life or exacerbation of illness in the pharmaceutical and health industry. So drug tracking and traceability are essential for business operations, patient health, and regulatory compliance. So with elaborate and secure tracking and tracing technologies, goods in transit are delivered on time to the desired destinations. A secured international registry was created to facilitate the global distribution of drugs. Next. Safe and security. Since drugs are high-value commodities, security is necessary to protect. So the cryptographic features of blockchain technology, the basis of safety and security in the pharmaceutical industry. Next. One minute. So next comes the precision medicine. Precision medicine is an innovative approach for tailoring disease treatment and prevention. This will allow doctors and researchers to more accurately predict which treatments are more likely to work for a patient and taking into account individual genetic and molecular makeup, environment, and lifestyle. Next. So this is the concept incorporates the following ideas, includes a number of feedback loops. There is no steady endpoint of precision medicine. Finally, the precise medical care is provided to the patients. The cycle implies that there are ongoing efforts to become ever more precise. Finer and more accurate stratifications of patients can be interim results of the overall process, which is captured with the term stratified medicine. Next. So these are the process: deep phenotyping, processing deep phenotyping data, pre-processing and data mining, diagnostic and prognostic models, predicting treatment response. Next. So these are some models of precision medicine. Exact Cure, a French startup, offers a software solution for simulating the effects of drugs on patients' body based on personal characteristics. The startups make use of the population pharmacokinetics as well as scientific literature data for real-time prediction of efficacy and drug interaction on each individual. This Exact Cure is developing a drug-specific exposure models for drugs under investigation for the treatment of COVID-19. Next. So there is another model, Teptheria. It is a Swiss startup. Teptheria offers a platform technologies for identification of T-cell antigens. And the Medi platforms helps in the rapid identification of tumor-specific antigens from patients' human leukocyte antigens. After the selection of antigens, the solution identifies tumor-specific epitopes and then monitors antigen-specific T-cell. This platform provides patients with individualized therapy reactions for treating their condition. Next. Now we come to the important one is the 3D printing technology. In generally, contrast to the traditional manufacturing techniques of subtractive manufacturing, 3D printing is an additional manufacturing technology where a model is constructed using computer-aided design software, sliced and transferred to a printer, and the 3D product is then constructed layer by layer using the principle of layered manufacturing. Three-dimensional printing technology is widely used in automotive, construction, aerospace, medical, many other fields. As we all know, 3D generally it is used in automotive and aerospace. Now, in pharmaceutical sector, this 3D printing offers flexibility in the design of complex 3D structures within drugs and adjustment of drug doses and combination of doses of drugs and rapid manufacturing and prototyping and enabling precise control of drug release to meet a wide range of clinical needs. Next. So types of 3D pharmaceuticals. The FDM, there is fused deposition modeling. Here, the polymers are melted and then pushed through a mobile heated nozzle. A polymer is layered along the X, Y, and Z axis in the precise shape. This technology is used for the implants. So these are used for the implants where the zero order release is applicable for tablets and other formulations, which includes polymers. So this is a very important one. Next one, thermal inkjet printing. Ink fluid is used to create a vapor bubble using a micro resistor. The ink is forced through a nozzle, dispensing a solution onto three-dimensional scaffolds. Thermal inkjet printing can avoid heat by relying on voltage. So it can be used to print heat-sensitive medications. direct ways. 3D microstructure is created through a pattern generating device, a computer controlled translational stage studies stage that guides the process. Next. So inkjet printing, powder is applied as a substrate using variable layers and drug combinations. So this is used in various droplets, sprayed in various droplet sizes, drying to provide a solid dosage form. So unlike thermal inkjet printing, clogging is unlikely and continuous flow can be achieved. And then zip dose. Personalized 3D printed medicines with a high drug load are produced using porous materials. So this procedure relies on high dissolution and disintegration levels. VAT photopolymerization, which is light-induced polymerization that uses light irradiation to cure liquid resins in layers for controlled release. Two-dimensional layers are cured into a hardened 3D structure with drug delivery potential. Next one. So these are the images of the different types of 3D pharmaceuticals. So the first one is images of 3D printed tablets with different shapes and sizes. And the second one is images of 3D printed tablets in capsule form with the different colors. Third is section multi-layered device and section duo caplet in caplet model. Next one. So these are the benefits of 3D printing. We have a good number of benefits in the 3D printing, like increase in solubility, repeatable accuracy, dosage specific parameters, unique dosage forms on demand, faster trials, non-contact processing, microdosing without oxidation. Next. So this 3D printing procedure is an elegant solution to personalized drug dosing. Very important, personalized drug dosing. In the coming years, pharmacists will be able to print medications unique to every patient. So based on the patient, we can print medications, but personalization's rewards aren't limited to dosage alone. Various drugs can be combined in a single pill, helping patients to become more compliant with their prescriptions. The technology can be used to manufacture patient-specific medications in custom combinations. Personalized medications are already being manufactured for both customized dosages and formulations. The days when patients had to swallow several pills at a time will be soon over. So mass manufacture will soon be a thing of the past, and the effects are going to send seismic waves through pharmaceutical industry. So there's going to be a substantial change. Next one. So finally, to conclude, these pharma industries is embracing revolutionary innovations that reshape the fundamental aspects of healthcare. It's crucial to acknowledge that these advancements are driving improvements in healthcare practices on a global scale. Pharmaceutical innovations create value to society by making it possible to generate improvements in patients' health that were previously unattainable. It is the uniqueness of such health improvements that defines pharmaceutical innovations. Next. So thank you. So I once again thank the principal and his team, the management, for providing me this opportunity in the online FDP program of Sri Vishnu College of Pharmacy. Now I just pass over to Dr. Prashanthi.
Thank you very much, sir. We have some questions. We have some queries regarding the today's notes, sir. Shall we, sir?
Yes.
Shanti ma'am, over to you. Sir, one of the participants asked a question texted in YouTube. How AI is useful in toxicity predictions?
Useful in?
Toxicity prediction.
I can't get you. Part?
Toxicity prediction, sir.
Toxicity prediction.
Toxicity.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How AI is useful in toxicity prediction.
Yeah, I have shown in that slide, right? Which one? Like in drug discovery. One minute.
Sir, your voice is not audible, it seems, sir. Bhaskar, sir.
Dr. Bhaskar, sir.
You hear me?
Now it is audible, sir.
See, this prediction of toxicity is asking about prediction of toxicity, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So there are cell-based, see, by in vitro assays, like cell-based in vitro assays are often used as preliminary studies, okay, followed by animal studies to identify the toxicity of a compound. So here, see, AI-based approaches, it mimics the toxicity of a compound based on input features.
Sir, one more question, sir.
Yeah.
What is the difference between precision medicine and personalized medicine, which is useful?
I can't hear properly. Precision, what?
Personalized medicine, sir.
Personalized medicine.
Personalized?
Medicine. Difference between precision medicine and personalized medicine.
One minute. See, this precision medicine has been defined as an approach that uses a person's genetics.
Okay.
That is the difference. Genetics, environment, and lifestyle. Based on that, the precision medicine is applied.
Okay. So someone is asking, our students are studying pharmacy. They're having good knowledge about pharma, means basic knowledge. But to implement AI, they have some knowledge about AI. There is a gap between that. How to fulfill the gap?
So that is what, madam. See, nowadays we should be very broad-minded and only with 1 minute. Only we should be multidisciplinary. See, since since Vishnu College of Pharmacy is with a group of institutions having engineering and other those things.
Yes, sir.
Nowadays, interdisciplinary study and research is very, very important. Only with our pharmacy, we need the support of other discipline. So we have to create awareness to the students and to have some additional subjects like as yours is an autonomous institute,
Yes,
we can
sir.
have some elective subjects or something like that, so that it will be you can create awareness and you can bring the you can reduce the gap as you said we need to interact with the technology disciplines. So always, whenever you work for any projects or some small projects, to always have a collaborative research with the technology people. So everyone has to go for technology.
Okay.
So if you're going to write a proposal or any projects you're going to do, you always collaborate with your engineering faculty and students, and so that they will have a greater exposure. Our students will have a greater exposure to this type of advanced technologies, artificial intelligence, and other things.
Sir, one more question, sir. How solubility studies were influenced by 3D printing?
Madam, solubility studies
Influenced by 3D printing.
influenced by
3D printing, sir.
3D printing.
3D, sir.
3D printing.
3D printing, because we have somewhat problems there. How this dissolution is influenced by 3D printing?
Yes, sir.
1 minute. 1 minute. Just a minute. And it is when compared to this, generally we used to have some sustained release and control release preparations. So here, when you compare to the conventional tablets, control release preparations allow for precise control, so that it will avoid the side effects and it will improve the efficacy. So unlike the traditional manufacturer, so there will be a different type of high-tech manufacturing flexibility, which will help in the release kinetics and release studies of the simulation.
Okay, sir. Sir, one more doubt. Sir, if pharma companies uses artificial intelligence, the cost of medicines decreases or increases, sir?
Madam, the ultimate goal of any industry is to make it cost effective.
Yes, sir.
There might be some increase, but at the same time, the benefit will be multifold when compared to the normal this thing. So initially, see, whenever we start anything, it will be costly. So over a period of time, maybe when there are many companies approaching, and there are many companies interested, then gradually the cost will come down. But initially there will be some increase, but again we have benefits also.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. One more question, sir. How many years it may take to completely translate pharma industry to AI technology? Means conventional method to AI technology methods.
You mean to say completely?
Okay, sir.
See, that is what, whatever be the technology.
Means conventional methods to AI induced methods.
Okay, madam. See, AI is the topic of the day, but again, the human power is very important, and nothing could match human. But it may take time, madam. Maybe 10, or it may take time, 20 years or 25 years. In 2040, I think we can have at least full-fledged AI in pharma.
Yes, sir. Sir, Gandhi, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your valuable time. It's been very fruitful day for all the listeners who have been listening this talk. And we're very grateful to have you on the board to speak with us. Now let us ask, this is the time for a vote of thanks for the entire FTP or STP. Now I request our principal sir to give vote of thanks for the entire session. What do you, sir?
Thank you, Mr. Kranti. It is a very honor and privilege to vote of thanks for the this SPP program encourages the recent trends in pharmaceutical innovation and research from 20 to 24 November 2023. The participants are more than 1,000 is registered, and I am thankful all the participants. In that, many of them are faculty and few of them are kind research scholars, and few of them are attending even from the abroad also. And we given the live streaming through YouTube. So what views in the YouTube also crossed more than 800,000. Okay, so and most of them, the more so far we received the feedbacks after the talk for each speaker is more than 600. Okay, so we distribute the certificates for each and everyone, and without ending the thanks to the speakers of the session for all candidates, this program is never ends. Okay, I should thank from my bottom of the heart for the following speakers who really enlighten us towards the innovations, pharmaceutical innovations, especially how technology is helping for the innovations. Okay, because the technology, when technology is there, and it must be useful for the make customized things too well. Okay, that is the ultimate objective of the usage of the technology. Some cutting edge innovations are taking place by using the technology, because we directly or indirectly that it is helping to the patient, because we are the pharmacists, that one, we are part of the healthcare system, major part of the healthcare system. The role of the pharmacist is well defined during the COVID session, because academia, pharma academia also simultaneously worked along with the industry, and the industry is not non-stop. They worked, that is okay, because all these happen just because of the tech. Okay, everyone we are involved very well and very efficiently and effectively we work, as well as industry and academia during COVID. Okay, we find that some of the changes brought significant changes after the COVID. Okay, like these kind of events like FTG or FTG webinars, these are frequently conducted, that becomes the now becomes the habitat. Because of this kind of sessions, we are enlightening and interacting, and once again, I am very thankful bottom of the foreign speakers, especially Professor Barkan Garu, first day, and second day Professor Gopal Garu, third day Professor Suresh Garu, and fourth day Professor Meera Vikaman Garu, and fifth day Professor Bhaskar Garu. Each and every one are excellent in their field, and they ground that limited onliness. Up to that level, they are grounded. Each and every one speaker is really having a good amenities in the field of pharmacy. Okay? So in that context, hopefully that this we are, and without thanking to the audience, participants, okay, the session never ends. Once again, I'm congratulating and thankful to the participants. Okay, and so many takeaway points you can find through the YouTube. And I request everyone, whenever you get a free time, please watch the YouTube, because it is already there in the YouTube, so you can get the knowledge any point of time. Okay? This is also one of the technology advantage in the field of academia, and I hope that everyone utilizes this ability program and enhances their knowledge. Okay, so and once again, for this session, that part of this valuable session, I thank Professor Bhaskar Garu, who is really enlightening the present audience. Okay, thank you all for joining on time. We are closing the time. Thank you, sir, Professor Bhaskar Garu. Thank you, Anil. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Natwaraj.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Over to Kranti, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Bhaskar sir. Thank you for all the participants. And we'll be sharing your participant certificates very soon. Please fill the feedback link. We'll get
Sure, sure. you and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Bhaskar.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Have a nice day.